month and a half. Anything that was a noisemaker in the part of the demo, every night would go missing.
Wow.
Well, apparently the ghost that was stealing all the noisemakers was happy with their product, because when they opened, all the hammers were returned and put on the bar top. That's why they called it the haunted hamburger.
Wow.
Really cool hamburger, good beer, cold beer, great views. The Jerome is
a lot
way
of
cool.
hammered people.
Sorry?
A lot of hammered people.
Yeah,
Hammered.
very laid back. I call this whole valley a Kumatadaville. It's just the land of no worries, you know. This I call the land of vicious vegetation. You might want to keep your arms in. There's more sticky, pricky, pokey, venomate, detoxifies you out here than you can shake a stick at. And I'm just talking about the plants and their defense mechanisms. About 70% of the female plants you see out here, females only, will give you sustenance, life forward. The male is the pollen provider. So if you're having allergy issues, right now our pollen count is off the charts with juniper and pinon pine. So if you got that sneezing thing going on, the itchy eyes, the allergies, it's this one, the Utah juniper, the male. And that's a male. It has no berry upon it. The female has the berry upon it. And well, they're pretty much almost all gone now. The berry is edible. That's just one of the edible
Is
females
that
out there.
what they make the gin out of?
There you go, Ella girl.
Alright.
Also known as the gin berry. So that's what they taste like. There's a female. See the berries?
Oh yeah.
Now the female, the rule of wild is what goes in one end comes out the other end fertilized. I know that's a little much too much information, but I've been a kind of a person who likes to flow with land and water.
Yeah,
What some people would call a survivalist.
Yeah.
And I've learned over the years that if you want to eat anything, it's going to be the female plant, and the seed's going to be inside, so bite gingerly. Even that juniper berry's got a hard seed inside. Our body's acids, as it's passing through, strip the outer shell of the seed, prepare it for when we release it upon the ground, being wild or human or whatever, with fertilization, right sun, soil, and water, boom. That's what's making all of this happen out here as far as regrowth going on. The male plant, the pollen provider. And I'll be going through and talking about what's edible, like the prickly pear. It makes a great poultice. It makes a great edible source, a pain reliever. All parts of it are edible.
So this
just
right
amazing.
here is the prickly pear?
Yeah, the round padded cactus. And
Oh,
some
okay.
say that's where Walt Disney got the idea for the head and ear shape of Mickey and Minnie Mouse. The big round hairs in the head, kind of like that being a Minnie or a Mickey right there. Supposedly, he told the artist, make my mice look like this. So. But it makes a great poultice for a rattlesnake bite. It's a pain reliever. Montel Williams is endorsing that plant and what's called Nopalea, a drink for not only vitamin quality, but pain relief from multiple sclerosis. So,
Really?
yeah, it's a really great plant. And there's lots of them. Like I said, about 70% will give you life forward as you're moving through here. 30% will help you in a medicinal way. And 15% of that total number will help you meet your maker if you use them wrong or overuse them. And we have a lot of wildlife. This is an old badger hole. When the first camper camped over here and I saw it happen, badgers don't like company. And so you see the little fire ring over there? Because you can camp anywhere you'd like for up to 14 days on your national forest, for free 99, by the way. Just change your location after 14 days and you can camp forever out here. That's how I did it. But when they moved in, the first camper, the badger moved out. But that's one of our critters. Over 5,000 critters call Arizona home. This is a partial list of what we could potentially see while traveling around the state of Arizona. Buffalo, bighorn sheep, Rocky Mountain elk, Sonoran mule deer, Coues white-tailed deer, pronghorn antelope, Merriam turkey, Gould turkey, javelina, black bear, mountain lion, wolf, fox, skunk, coatimundi, badger, river otter, beaver, black-footed ferret, jaguar, ocelot, 24 different types of scorpion, 13 different types of venomous snake, 12 venomous spider, 1 venomous lizard, and of course a partridge and a pear tree. We've got a little bit of everything. And that's a small list of the 5,000 animals, so keep your eyes open. What I've learned over the years, I've been an outfitter, a hunting and fishing guide, and a professional hunter for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service for the last 40 years of my life. Lived for 9.5 years out in the outback just to see if I could do it. If I had the sand to live like where they once originally we all lived. Found out I'm a real big fan of cheeseburgers. And I found out there's only 4 things we need when we're out there. Water, shelter, food, and love. Love, I think, is the most important part. Try 9.5 years without talking to even a volleyball, like Tom Hanks did in Castaway. It's difficult out there. It's lonesome out there, and it's nice to be able to bounce ideas off of somebody else. So my favorite reality show is Naked and Afraid. Have you seen that one?
Oh my God.
I want to get on that show so bad. I want to go out there and I want to show off my skills.
Crazy.
Well, I did it for 77 days when I got out of the military. I decided to go out and see if I could do it. I lost over 60 pounds. I took no food, no water, no weapons, and lived in the heart of the Apache Indian Reservation. I just wanted to see how long I could do it. It turned out to be 77 days, and that's when I decided I didn't need a house. Because what I curied about learning about was this. That's when I moved out onto the lands with cheeseburgers, donuts, whole milk, because bugs, if you got a cheeseburger in one hand and you got a scorpion, a beetle, a grub, or a worm in the other, you're gonna eat the cheeseburger every time. But you go out there with no cheeseburgers and eventually that bug is gonna look pretty delicious. But that's how I lost all that weight. They're not that delicious. Neither